Think we're good? Alright. Live. There we go. Hello everybody and welcome back. It's me, Shweebe. Welcome to the Stanley Parable. I have wanted to play this game for a long time because it's one of those, like, your actions matter and will determine the outcome of the game. So it's also one of those that apparently has a narrator that you can very easily agitate, and I love this for me because, like, that is just like the purest form of serotonin, knowing that I can irritate somebody and I'm just gonna get away with it. Alrighty, so I am going to adjust the audio just a little bit more. Give me one sec, because it does sound just a little too loud. Yeah, you bumped yourself all the way back up. I don't know why you did that, but okay. There we go. Alright. Oh, and this is the first time I will have ever played this. I've never played it. I've seen snippets here and there. I get the gist of the game, which is why I know that a lot of what you do can, set off the narrator. So it'll be fun. Alright. I do also have full captions on, because I'm one of those people that captions help. At the very least, subtitles, but I just have the whole thing with captions on, because why not? And the game is not responding. Why? Oh, I have the forever spinning wheel of death, so we'll see what happens. Hope y'all are having a good weekend. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh. It loaded a little, and then it was like, nope, spinning wheel of death again. I'm sad. Ah!
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
No, no.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
How much is he getting paid to be told what to do?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
And thus the backrooms
Something was
were
very
born.
clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh my. Alright, give me... I do have to adjust the volume again. Good grief. This is a smidge loud. Let's put you down to, like, 55. That sounds good. Okay. So am I now Stanley? How much does this job pay? Seriously, like, they just come in and, like, press A, press X, press 1, press semicolon, hold down the bracket for exactly 3 seconds, a little timer pops up. Depending on the pay for this, sure, it might be soul-crushing or soul-rending or whatever, but, like, come on. That, and they're also working on a DOS computer, really? I love this for him. That's freaking... And what is the paperwork? Is this a science experiment? And I do believe this is, like, where the backrooms were born. Or... What was the one from Portal? Aperture. Aperture. Yeah. Ooh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The meeting room? Like, I know where that is. Hello? Hello? What is the meeting room? I assume I'll just come across it, right? Hello? I would like to
When
find...
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Just to admire it. John's computer's looking mighty, you know, newer model-y. What's this all about, huh? Plus he gets like a little corner office. What is this all about? I'm just a hole in the wall somewhere. Well, he's also got like some weird... Is that a flower? What is that green picture up there? That's not in my office. That's some crap. Oh, I can't go in. What is all that? Interesting. These numbers don't make sense. Wasn't I just looking at 416?
Ah, yes. Truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I simply stood here. Nah, I'm gonna touch everything. I have to touch everything. It's... Oh.
Yes. Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I like how, like, just... This guy is just like, we've only just begun and I'm irritated
Stanley's
with you.
obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Oh my gosh! Reflected poorly on his person. Whoa, dude.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Alright, fine. Send me a message. I'm just gonna sit here. Now I have to see what else you're gonna say, Mr. Smarty Pants. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Say something else. Say something else. You won't? I wonder if he will. I wonder if I can agitate him enough to say one more thing. Give me one sec. Do need to check that I didn't. Okay, good. I thought I broke it, okay? I touched something. There we go. Alright, I guess he's not gonna say anything. Fine.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
No!
And took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
My amazing room. The door on the left? Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna go this way. Whoa.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
This looks like some aperture stuff. I wanna go out there. Come on. Ooh, I like blueprints. Out of blueberry prints. What is this? What is that? Warning. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. 1,000 smackaroonies. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift. 5,000 smackaroonies. How do jump?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
No. Danger. Whoa, danger everywhere? I want the sign. I want the sign, and I want it in like the metal. You know what I mean. I want it and I must have it. Do none of these doors open? I just have to go through the ones that are open? Ooh. I realize this is one of those, like, conceptual games. I'm not gonna get randomly chased by something, am I? Because I'm not joking when I feel like this is some serious, like, backroom stuff. I don't like it. Why is the door closed behind me? What is this rose red bullcrap? Oh, I don't like that.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Ah, come on. Oh, I'm walking through the blue one then. Yay!
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red
Through the
door.
blue door! My favorite color.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
The blue door!
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Yeah.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Yes. Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Yes.
Skill trees?
Yes.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. I'll tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. Ooh. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Do I want to cooperate this time, or do I just want to continue to be the brat that I usually am? And wait, did he cover the blue and red door to look like completely normal doors? Though I am curious about the orange door. Curiosity may be the thing that gets me to cooperate. But I kind of want to be an asshole and just go through one of the other doors. What is this? See, oh my god, it's missing texture stuff. I love that. Alright, fine. He's already locked the door behind me.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
Ooh.
Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul.
He has
you
a
can't teach
soul?
that, Stanley. Don't even try.
My gosh.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh. So you said... Oh. Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. What? Whoa, hang on. Is this actually real stuff? And what's the seconds? They, like, opened the door. What is this? Skip the intro sequence. Only the worst 3% of player chose the blue door. I'm one of the worst. To get to the correct door? Is that what all this is? Stanley is online. Oh, whoa. Is this actually accurate? Oh, that's neat. That's really cool. I like that. Alright, well, fuck your orange door. I'm going this way. Aw, come on.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Sure.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Wait. Loading.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game. all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Does anybody do that for 4 hours? I'm not doing that for 4 hours.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here?
Oh my god.
Yes.
I feel bad, but I'm also like, I'm not doing
shot.
that for 4 hours. You're insane. What are we loading? What are we loading?
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with.
Minecraft?
But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley.
Holy
Will
crap.
it ever be enough? Well, I'll say
You
this.
can't jump,
I'm making
but,
things
like...
for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Where? Where? Oh my god.
Go here. No, here. And then...
This is almost scary that he's doing that, because you can't see anybody. Lori, hello, welcome to stream.
Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off...
You're in. Hello, welcome to stream.
It's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
Oh my god.
But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
I do this. When I when I make a new world in Minecraft, I make like a quick little dirt house that I can just hide in throughout the night, and then I'll dig backwards and then to the sides and put my little crafty crap right behind me. Oh my god, that's so good. How do I...
Isn't it grand?
Oh my god,
Isn't
it's
it
so
perfect?
snug.
It could only
Snug
be
as a
better
bug.
Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Oh.
Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh my god, we're gonna go mining. Hopefully I don't mess this up. Am I going down here? Oh my god. I'm curious what this texture packet is. This is very, like, weirdly pastel-y. Dirt house that tracks. New player trap in SMP worlds. Be like, I know, right?
Oh my. It looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No. You have light? Narrator-san? Narrator-senpai? Oh, here we go. There's some mushrooms! Yucky mushrooms!
Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind.
Wow.
I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5.
What?
Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Oh, speed run time. I know, right? Speed run! Woo! I am doing everything in my power to irritate the crap out of this narrator, just to see what happens. And cause it just gives me the biggest whoosh of dopamine.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Wait! Is this yes! I made this reference earlier!
Listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired.
Oh.
I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Oh my god, I loved Portal. I loved it so much. I made the reference earlier because we'd gone into it looked like the construction zone or whatever, and I was like, wow, this looks very like Aperture Science stuff and whatever. Is this the door that opens? I don't remember. Oh, plushy plushy? Huh? Rawr. I don't remember how to open any. Oh gosh, was it this? Oh, I thought this was glass. I am allowed to run away now. Stanley got the pre 1.8 resource pack. Absolutely.
It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
I love it. Oh my gosh, I remember when I played Portal for the first time.
Genius.
I love puzzles. It's not to say that I was good at every single one of them. I easily got stuck on like 6 of them.
You know what? I think
holy
that's
crap.
plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience.
But
Which
I
is
am.
why,
I'm so
rather than
wise.
continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here.
No.
You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough.
Aw.
So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work.
And I won't
sincerely
think
hope
back
that
to a
everyone lives
narrator
happily
who's just
ever
a
after.
sassy queen who's mad that I'm not doing what they want me to do. Or what they want me to do. Whatever, words. What happens if I go down here? Wee! Wee! Yay! More broken things. Oh, I love this. Brute force puzzle set. Yes! There's this one that I vaguely recall where you had to like ride this thing that was above like the acid pools or whatever in Portal, and you had to hit stuff, and it took me forever to figure out what I needed to hit, so I was just throwing stuff because I'm like, I know I'm supposed to hit something. I eventually got it, and I'm like, haha, I'm a genius. Even though I didn't have to use brain, it was all brawn. It was funny. Oh. It gets so dark and... Whoa! That's a hole. Whee! I didn't realize I fell through another hole. Oh! Okay, we'll go this way. It's almost scary that narrator-san is not here anymore. Narrator senpai? Hello? This is only fun if you're here and I can antagonize you. I really love my sassy king. Come back, please. Oh, what's that? Oh. They're monitoring me. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's a light in the hallway. Surprisingly, there's no 2 little girls with blue dresses going red rum, red rum. Ooh, computers! We're gonna go check out the computers. No! Not for 2 sec. No! This is my office. No! Why? Why would I come back here? Why does this look like some crazy... what is that? It looks like Adobe something or another. Hello? Hello? Weird. Oh, very strange. What happened to my office? This looks weird. There's so many more panels and whatever. Narrator didn't get enough yas, queen, and left. Oh. Hello?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
So
I can wait.
can you? So is he like death, essentially, for this game? Oh no, was that an ending? Oh, dude. I liked that. That was... Whoa. Okay. That doesn't mean I'm not going to continue to agitate him. I'll probably just do it differently. An ad just came on and the timing was so perfect, it jump scared me. Oh no. You want to be the main character? Fine. Narrator, probably.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I
Perhaps he had
still
simply
don't
missed
know
a
where
memo.
the meeting room is, my dude. So I'm just gonna walk in places, I guess.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The question is, now do I continue to do... Oh wait, there's a couple things I could do differently, I suppose. Because I suppose the biggest different ending would be completely disregarding everything he says, or completely doing everything he says. And then there's some endings where it's like half and half, but at like different sections or something, right? What if I never went through the orange door? Then I would never have to do the rating things or whatever. What if I never fell off the thingamadoo? I really do enjoy not listening and doing the exact opposite of stuff because neurodivergent spicy brain demands it. I don't like being told what to
This
do.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
There's a speed run ending.
Wow. Yes, this room.
Running!
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright, we're gonna do
And
this.
so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No, there's a big red button. Ah! Okay, so the speedrun thing, Jern. Due to choices or whatever, like, the leaderboard pops up. One of them said 2 seconds? Is that real? There's no way. How did they beat it in 2 seconds? Or is that more they just did the correct thing in 2? I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense. I'm pressing the red button. Button. Yay! Whee! I pressed the red button! Yay! It makes me so
But Stanley
happy.
didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Oh, but I don't want to. Is there no right? Aw. Lame. Lame.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Bigger lame. Bigger lame. Dang it.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Is this a case of where, like, the game is smart enough to know what you did in a previous, like, playthrough?
Right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
There's a truck. There's a truck. Narrator, there's a truck. The narrator. He has all the power to literally scare the crap out of me right now. He can open doors and he can make ghostly Minecraft houses out of dirt and stuff. What's to say he couldn't just start Truck Senpai, whatever, or Truck-kun, that's what it was. Truck-kun, and sick it after me. 9,000 IQ start to finish is that quick. It must be. Holy crap. Oh my goodness.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No.
Okay. We just have to get back to,
Oh my god, what?
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense,
What in
we'll
the
just
Matrix
restart the game
TV
from the
thing's
beginning.
going on?
And this time, suppose we
Pelagio,
don't
hello,
wander so
welcome to
far off track,
stream.
Okay, from the top.
See, honestly though, when I was much younger, that's how I honestly thought, like, how managers and stuff, like, kept, like higher corporate kept their eyes on all of their employees, and they're just sitting there like, yes, and petting, like, their business cats or whatever, yes, and sipping their expensive wine that they've olden with a golden corkscrew thingamadoo. We're back here? Was that another ending? Is that how that works? Can I do anything with this? No? Dang. Ha ha. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Don't know where the meeting room is, dude. Aurora, hello, welcome to Stram. I'm playing the Stanley Parable. It's one of those, like, highly conceptual games where... The easiest way I can explain it is there's a narrator, and he's trying to lead you to do the story a specific way. I'm being a brat and going about it in the completely wrong way because I want to know what happens. And the game is smart. It has to know what I've already done because it keeps changing stuff on me and it keeps putting me back in the same room. I don't like it at all. Oh, I was hoping there was like another door there. You have to trigger certain sequences in order. You've done 1/16 of it? Oh my god!
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley.
Oh my god, it's so
smart.
I didn't touch anything, I swear, narrator side. Come on.
The story somewhere, or hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
So many doors. I want to go through the one that's blocked by the chairs, but I can't jump, and that's mean. Oh, in order to get the speed run. Oh, got it. So it's probably one of those that stacks, and then eventually once you get it, it's like, oh, here's the ending. Boom. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, so typically they either have left or right available right here. We're gonna go down this one, because I'm just gonna be nosy. Oh my god, this is...
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
Oh, come on.
Let's give it a shot. Why not?
No. Ah, I did it again. Why you keep bringing me to 427, which is so close to my favorite number? My favorite number is 237. You're close, and it's in the wrong order, and you're off by 1, for shame. Imagine the Shweebe strats. 1.3 milliseconds. GDQ, take
notes. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where is this so-called meeting room? Because, like, I still haven't found it even when trying to find it. Huh. Alright, either way. Oh my god, now there's no doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Sounds good. Open the door. Alright, so far everything's the same. Everything's the same. Let me tell you, this had to have been the birthing place for backroom stuff, because, like, you mix this with the game Layers of Fear, and then just throw in a monster because you can. It's perfect. I love it. And they should make a backrooms game where it's, like, Stanley Parable stuff or whatever, and it's just, like, it's clearly the narrator is messing with you and just throwing stuff at you, because why not? I'd play it.
Aha!
Oh.
I knew we'd miss something.
It's the
The
blue
story.
waves.
Here it comes.
Oh, yeah?
No, wait, never mind.
Oh,
Not the
no.
story.
I feel like a
Okay,
mouse
let's
on a
head
maze.
back the other way and retrace our steps.
Have you tried jumping out the glaring white window at the beginning? Whoa! Oh, Aperture Science, here I
Now
come.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
No.
You win!
Yay!
Congratulations!
I win!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
And no, I have not tried jumping out the window because I didn't know you could.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square,
walked!
and this was not
Come
one
on!
of those situations. Okay?
Gotta
I'm
count for
getting weirded out
something.
by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
No. Aww. I liked your new environment. What does this say?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Just follow the line, just follow the line, just follow the yellow line. Just follow the line, follow the line, follow the yellow line. Oh, is this the... Oh, is that why I keep missing it? Wait, what was the white window you were talking about? This one? Nope, I can't go out of those. That would have been funny, let me tell you. He puts down this line and I'm just like, yeet! I don't want to be a part of it anymore! Oh, solitaire? How come I don't have it on my computer? That's some crap. Follow the yellow line, follow the yellow line.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Does it though?
Look, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Good, we're gonna find out.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience.
I got excited thinking I was gonna...
Right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Try the window on the left side of the
need
first
right
office
now
complex.
is a bit of music
Got
to
it.
lighten the mood.
Man, I feel powerful. I can't go up the wall like that. I don't think the yellow line knows where we're going anymore. Ah! What's going on? I can't see. Dun 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 da da dun dun da da dun 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 da da dun 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 dun. What is going on? Dun 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 dun.
Cut the music.
Thank
Go
God.
back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
It's a fern. It's a green fern. What could I possibly miss? And if you say something about the number of leaves, I will find the narrator and stab him in his foot so he walks funny. What is going on with storyline?
We're back at the office? No.
What?
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh, hang on. Is it this window? Dang, it must be. That might be the window you're talking about, right? Oh my god, we're all the way back here. Holy crap. Okay. So that's the window you're talking about, right? For whenever this should inevitably restart. Okay. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back. This is not open. Oh my goodness. Oh! But this opened. Okay. This is weird. Where are we? We're back here.
No, not again.
I know your
How
secrets.
could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... No, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Ah, no. Let me go. Okay. We're gonna have to do window. The window. Not the windows?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right?
No.
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting.
I tried doing that and you got all pissy at
this
me.
Sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
No. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my mom. You don't understand. Whee! Come on.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
What the fuck
Go
is going
wild.
on?
Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I would like to not be stuck in the never-ending box. What is going on? Yay. Herpicus! Hello, welcome to Stram! The Emperor protects. The Emperor protect. The Emperor attack. Oh my god. Okay, well, hang on. Freaking narrator, what happened? I went through the thing, I did the thing, I went around the other thing, and I went like 80 times around this, and then nothing happened. This is... I will throw up. This is just how much turning is happening. Oh, here we go. Okay. It's different now. How's everybody doing this fine Saturday? Hope you're all having a good weekend.
No, no. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I'm telling you, this game missed out on a perfect opportunity to have this thing suddenly, like, pop out and be just a giant python that just, like, wraps around you or chases you or something. Oh my gosh. It's like they let a giant toddler just go loose and go, he. Man, the munchkins here got huge. Wee. And the fact that it burst through stuff, that's a little scary. Can you climb into the rafters? That's a good question, can I? No, that would have been funny though. Just all of a sudden him just climbing up the whole way. Looks like the lines on some of my early Warhammer minis. Oh. Oh my god, speaking of. I saw this thing on TikTok, it was so funny. It's a picture, and it's the little placards that hold the Warhammer minis, and they're just blank, and it goes, my purple orc army, aren't they beautiful? And it's just showing just the thing that they're supposed to sit on, and it's like 50 of them, and it goes, and this is my favorite one, but I like them at this angle. There's nothing there. I'm like, that's good stuff. I like that.
A choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
No.
Okay. So I know that each
We don't
door
talk about
has
my
to lead
lamenters.
somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
I'm really mad that the left door did not also open, because this would have been prime opportunity for me to irritate the narrator again, or to have this door open. Why don't you let me irritate? It's what I do! I need it! I need my serotonin. Let's see. You need special orc goggles to see the sneaky purple orcs. Ever seen a purple orc? I didn't think so. When Fanon becomes canon. Yes! I love it. I remember just scrolling through it because Tony had explained to me, he's explained like a lot of like the Warhammer like stories and lore and whatever. And he told me about the orcs, and I'm like, that is a fascinating race. If ever I were to play Warhammer, that is what I would do. I would play as the orcs because they are like chaos incarnate. And the fact that all they have to do is believe in it, and it's real. I'm just like, I could get into so much trouble with that. I love it. Ooh.
Oh, hold up, what's
the
this?
Confusion ending?
The confusion ending? You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
Stanley dies!
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again.
What?
Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't
What
want to
is
forget?
that?
My
That's
mind goes blank
awful.
simply because it's written here on this thing wall.
For
Well,
17,
who
almost
consulted me?
18 hours.
Why
You're
don't I get to
insane.
decide? Why don't I get a say on this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
But then isn't that the 8th restart when I die?
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
Oh, don't say that.
Will something happen?
Don't say that. Don't say someone will come for us. I cannot deal with that right now.
Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Ah! Oh no, did in me doing this, did I break the narrator? Ooh. Orcs are really fun to play. If you want to win, pick someone else. If you want to have fun, play orcs. Winning really doesn't mean a whole lot to me. Having fun and just antagonizing other people, that's where I get true enjoyment from. But if I happen to win because of my silly shenanigans, then that's just mwah. Slap random shit together and you have your own custom orc mini. Nice. Narrator?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Narrator-kun, do you remember things at all? Oh, maybe this wasn't the meeting room. I still don't know where the meeting room is. That's okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, you need a bucket to jump, I think. Oh, well, Okay, just for science, I'm gonna do what he says. Oh!
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressive than other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Exactly. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. There's a slick blue graphic in the header. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Thanks. What you people want? Things, money, more money. Things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs about things and money. Yes. Narrate which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Yes! I always hated this crap. It's so stupid. To do. Synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market paradigm. Monetize free to play. That's what a microtransaction is, you little twat. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee like yourself, but more inclined toward conflict, why did we hire you? Wow. My god. Orc rules are pure randomness. You either dumpster or get dumpstered. What in the Habbo Hotel graphics is on that one slide? I don't know. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no exception of promotion. I didn't get to see the last one. Jeez. A broom closet. Oh! I didn't think that would actually open. I was being a smarty pants. Is there a broom?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
But there's a broom. Wait, is this where I'd find a bucket? You mentioned something about a bucket. Bucket? Oh, there's a wrench.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
But it's got a broom. It's so honest in its description. No bucket either. Weird. Okay, I was just gonna touch the door. I didn't think it was gonna work.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I can't tell if narrator is broken. Should I continue to do what he says, or should I go back to being a brat? Because, like, that last ending was concerning. Synergy, a Corpo's favorite word. Because they thrive on the bigger, pretty words. What is this office? This isn't an office. What the frick is this? This is like a luxury apartment. What? This is an office. What? And yet he still has a DOS computer, which, that's hilarious. But, like, what? He's got a
Stepping
fireplace?
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Yeah, that's
Stanley
what it
happened
is.
to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Ooh.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I have to sneeze. I don't want to sneeze, but I have to sneeze. Excuse me. My face. Ow. God. I'm okay. I've got like real bad sinus stuff going on because it's wintertime and because allergies. Oh my god. That hurt. Ugh. Excuse me. Bless me. Whoa. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Button! I like a button. I am so concerned for narrator. Like, what's going on? I don't know that he actually remembers, or... Like, I love highly conceptual games like this.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, well, there's an easy answer for that. It's because he was in the sauce for all that time. Once you finally get yourself out of the sauce and dry off and look back and you go, wow, that was nasty. That was the problem. This is when you realize just how hecked up things were. I don't like this. This is spooky. Anything could happen now, and I would scream like a little girl. Come on.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Stanley, where the heck do you work? What mind control facility? This is a sister branch for Aperture Science, and you cannot tell me any different. Oh. We could do escape. Because what happens if I go to the mind control facility? Am I gonna shut it down, or are they gonna dip me back in the sauce? I don't want to be dipped back in the sauce. Do you want to be dipped back in the sauce? I don't want to be dipped. We're gonna go escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Why? Why would I meet a violent death?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Too bad. We're going.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
How do we know for a fact it's death? You don't know. You don't know. You could just be doing spooky stuff just to be spooky. Wee. Oh, I suppose that would count as death? At the very least, that was...
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
oh, God.
he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Oh, I can't
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
I can squat.
Perhaps his death was of like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
I am a genius. Just wait. Just wait. You can't touch me.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Huh? Wait a minute. What? Hang on. No. But it didn't squish me. I live! What is this? What is going on?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
What happened to Narrator-kun? Why is it being replaced by you? What happened? Give me back Narrator-kun. Now! What is this? The frick?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
So I am just a mouse trapped in a giant maze with no cheese to be found. Okay, I was being coy, but like, what? Did they shrink me? And like, huh? What? What? Oh my god. Button sound. No. What? The credits? Oh, well, this is an interesting place to put it. Huh? What does this say? Filing cabinets. I just said fling cabinets like a doofus. Office computers. Okay. What is this? What? The maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. What is going on? What did I just find? The point of the Stanley Parable HD remix is to lose. Larger words. The point of the Stanley Parable HD remix is to win. Am I going crazy? Maybe it isn't the same image. Was that clock there before? I don't remember. How do I go back? Can you check for me? Oh! Oh! There's a new set of games out and about. And they're... Oh, what are they called? It's like, Oh, hang on. Markiplier's played a few of them. So have the Game Grumps. It's, Anomaly? I think that's what it's called. It's the one where the camera's in, you go through the different rooms and, like, different crap happens. Is that what it is? These are screenshots of the Stanley Parable HD remix. More endings, fewer endings, more narrators, fewer narrators, more Stanley, less Stanley. What? The lounge. What? The apartment timer? Oh. Okay. In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Oh, interesting. What does this say? Narrator emails? How do you stay in shape? The Rock Martin. Cute. Close without leaving your office. Stanley Hart's HD remix. Game design mock-up. Oh my. What? Oh. What?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Both? Are you talking about narrator and Stanley? Is this some weird twisted thing to see who can, like, outwit the other? Huh? And who is this lady? She's irritating me.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time choose.
Oh no, I still got squished. I thought it would just skim the top. I crouched! There's no way those two things would have squished the entire metal barrel thing. Come on. Hello? Hello? Oh no, did I break the game? Did I actually just die? Hello? Oh. Begin the game again? What? No. Wait a minute, it missed all
When
of
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What? Oh, I'm so confused. Oh! So, wait, no. Now I have to test narrator, Kun.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace? Its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
Darker? What? What even does that mean?
Eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Did we do this last time? We did, but I think I went into like the red thing. I did something over there, then I ended up not doing. Fine, we'll go this way.
And so he detoured
We'll
through
skip
the
the
measurement
red
section,
button
walked
this time.
straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Okay. The
Yet
meeting
there was
room.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Coming to a staircase,
All right.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, why is this yellow? Oh my god, there's an executive bathroom? Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Okay. Why do you have a carpet mat thing in your bathroom? Not even a bathroom, in your toilet room, because this is a weird design. Who simmed this? Why do you have a massive window that cannot open leaning right onto your freaking toilet? That's weird. You're just asking for people to peep on you. Get open. What is that? That's a pint. Oh no, it's a Gundoa panda. Okay. I found other things to touch. goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Are you serious? Was I just in there and it was just shaking as if I had actually gone somewhere? For who knows? Just so I can hear elevator music? That is perhaps the best shit. But also, how dare you? Oh my god, that's
Stepping
cruel.
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
No!
Feeling soothed
Thank
and
you.
rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
My boss loves elevators. Like, I want to know the Shuren, I can't understand the design for that. Like, why would you do that? Oh my gosh, that's silly. Can I not do anything with the piano? It seems somewhat important. I guess not. I just turned myself around. Good job. My goodness. So, assuming this takes us back to the options of escape and mind control, I want to go to the mind control thing and see what that's all about.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. What? You clipped it. Yay!
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
But this is the room from before, isn't it? We technically already know. This is some crazy science crap. What if the other coworkers never existed? And Stanley and the narrator have just been here. But we don't actually know for how long because the process continues to repeat itself. Over and over and over again. Huh? El Camera. Okay.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Dude, this got so dark so quick. Ooh.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Well, I mean, that's gotta be the case, right? Because he's sitting in front of, like, the old school black and green computer with random things that are popping up going, press this button, hold this button for this exact amount of time, day in and day out, that he can recall. What? And what is the purpose of this? To, like, test the limits of the human mind? To see if it would actually finally break free and try to, like, glean freedom? What is that? Oh, dear. Okay.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Maybe plot twist, the office is a fallout shelter. Oh my gosh. That would explain a lot too. This is absolutely up their alleyway of like
Here was the proof,
heinous crap.
the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh, heck yeah. How do I dismantle stuff? I like dismantling things. Oh, but it says it's offline. How do I turn crap off? I want to turn stuff off. Come on. How are they even doing this in the first place? That's my question. Interesting. Your cubicle is a cryopod this entire time? Oh my god. It makes so much sense. Like, that would work, you know? Wait, it says it's offline. But is that how I'm able to get around? 5. Oh, am I supposed to press? Oh, hang on. Am I silly? Is it because I missed stuff? 3. 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 3's over there. Is 4 all the way up here? Good lord. Weird. Alright, hang on. Does that actually do anything, or are those just buttons to be buttons? Why is this blue? Console disabled. Okay. Is it, I'm just doing it in numerical order, or... Alright, I'm gonna try one thing, and then if it doesn't work, I'm moving on, because I don't really have all that patience. Okay. 3 was over there. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3 is hiding over here. 4 is way the balls up here. And 5's way over there. I can't get down any faster. That's dumb. Not that I actually think this might do anything. This could just be a big waste of time, but I'm stuck. But who knows? Maybe it does something. I got to press pretty buttons because I can. That didn't do anything. Okay, great. Oh, wait. 052. Well, there's no zeros, so whatever. Alright. Mind controls idle awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Well, then I would press off then, right? What's the ending if you press on?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Is it an open door, or am I about to faceplant right into a TV screen?
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh my god, Stanley was happy! But then what happens to the narrator? Oh my god, I beat the game! I got an achievement thingy that says I beat the game! Yay, me! I do it! Woo! So then, what happens if I were to go all the way back there and press the on button? And what's the point of the number buttons? Office door time. Okay, you said something about a bucket. Where do I get a bucket? Wait. Narrator's not even talking to me. Hello? Get away from me. What? Wait, but I beat the game, but why the hell am I back here? What? Hello? Oh. Well, I just closed myself out of my own freaking room. Not sure if that's what I was supposed to do. Whoops. Narrator? Fellow co-workers? Boss? I still get a paycheck, right? Like, that was the agreement for this weird science project. What is this? Awaiting input? What? Input received? What? What does that mean? Okay. I don't know what that just did. Can I only do it the one time? Huh. Where's my bucket? Exactly! I don't see a bucket anywhere. This is a bucket, dear God. There's more. Clean up on aisle, whatever hall this is. Maybe they escaped through the rafters. I went the wrong way. Good job. Why do you need it? No reason.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. So the question is, do I go back through all of what I just did and press the on button instead? Or do I go back to being the facetious little brat that I am and do everything opposite of what the narrator says? What are we thinking? I don't know if either one's going to provide us with answers. One will definitely give me dopamine in the sense of I'm irritating the narrator, but, like, also, does the narrator no longer remember what happened? Because for a while there, he was very consistent on knowing that, oh, we have to restart, oh, we have to restart. And then after a while, he forgot it. Forgot it all about it. So, what are we thinking? Break the narrator more. He loves it, but doesn't want to admit it. Okay, so we're going to do the opposite of the narrator stuff.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I wonder if I start antagonizing him again, if he would remember anything?
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there. Just a kind of, tingle.
You know, I've noticed every time that I get to a form of ending with this game...
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Every random ending I get, he has something completely different to say about it. He didn't mention anything about happiness.
Obsession, but at last, he'd had enough of the amazing
until
room
I
and took
beat
the
the
first
game.
open door on his left to get back to business.
Me in the break room, I know, right? No. We're gonna go here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Shut up. Oh, can I go down there? Or would I die? There's a door. Will I die? Who cares? Whee!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
But there was a
Good job,
door.
Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
There was a door. Come on. Ah, damn it. All right, fine.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Wait, I got what I wanted?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Was this something Stanley wished? I need to keep an eye on you. I have a feeling I need to do this a few times. I don't know what that's gonna do, but okay. Weird.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Speed
Perhaps he
run!
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Maybe.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room?
No!
I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love.
The room? Narrator, are you in the room?
Yes,
Are you the room?
Really? But
I have
eager to get
questions.
back to business,
What
Stanley
does
took
that
the
mean?
first open door on his left.
No, we're gonna go back. I'm not gonna fall down like a twit.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible
this
he
open?
wasn't fired years ago.
What? Oh, that requires a key card. Did I see a key card anywhere? Hang on, hang on. Ah, it doesn't matter. It's closed now. Damn it. Am I certain? Yeah. Dang it. Alright. So last time
Look,
I jumped down and
Stanley,
went that
I
way.
think
We're gonna
perhaps
go
we've
up
gotten
this
off
way
on the
this
wrong
time.
foot here. I'm not your enemy.
The
really,
narrator
I'm not.
clearly had a personal
I realize
experience
that
to bring
investing
that
your
up. I
trust in
know,
someone
right?
else
Like,
can be
what did you do
difficult,
in this
but
room?
the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley.
Her?
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Huh? Was this the lady narrator? Who's her? Huh? Is her important? Does this go anywhere? No? Okay. Because I really wanted to try that door, damn it. But I died. Like a squishy boy. Mute the narrator in the settings. Can you? Hang on, let's see. Audio. Well, that just turns off captions, which I need, because I didn't do anything. Extras? Disable achievements. This is an achievement. Oh, come on. Saves? I don't really care about those. I'm enjoying it the way it is. Audio? I guess it doesn't allow me to do that. Okay, weird. Is this the bucket? Hey! Cut it out. Did I just mute the game? I think I did. Hang on. I think in touching stuff, I muted stuff. There we go. Whoops. There we go. Is the narrator talking about his ex? Oh. Maybe. Ah! Jesus!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What is going on right now? Is the narrator my therapist or something? Like, what is going on? Oh.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Wow, this is cruel even for you, narrator. Why is it...
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh my god. Good morning, employee 427. Press C on your keyboard. Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Trav, thank you for becoming a Soulbiter. Hello, welcome to Stram. How are you? Welcome to Stanley Parable.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
What?
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Oh, you don't like that one?
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Oh my god. You don't need to talk... Stop calling out like a majority of Americans that work a stupid 9-to-5 job, alright? Shut up. God. Happy to mind the salt once again, and I totally didn't accidentally stream this morning. I thought it was so weird, and by no means, like, I've done the same thing, but like, I got the notification and I'm like, well, that's an unusual time for Trap. I'm pretty sure it's pretty late for him too. Press K to watch what? Oh, okay. I guess. I can't really back up or anything.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Oh no,
First,
it's turning more into The Office again.
Work, He stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
You spend time with the boys?
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
He's having an existential crisis. I realize that, yes, oftentimes there is the illusion of choice, but if you don't at least have that, at least with humans at the very least, that does something to us on a psychological level. So Stanley has gone nuts, or is going to, or he's depressed. I don't know. The mind control thing doesn't help either. Thankfully, I deleted the footage, so now no one will ever know, other than having the notification anyway. Yeah, I didn't click on it because of how late it was, but I remember thinking, I was like, well, I'll check it out tomorrow, and then it just wasn't there, and I was like, did I dream the whole thing? What was that all about?
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Oh my god. See, this is what I mean by high conceptual games. What? Press B to tell your kids a story?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press 1 to tell your wife you love her. This is cruel.
But there is no answer.
Oh, no.
In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press V to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. Oh, no. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I feel like it won't progress if I don't. Is it 0 or O?
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Oh! Oh my god. Was this ending 8 on the board from earlier? What? Oh my god, this game. Look, I'm all for like the weird twisted stuff, but my god, this went
all of his co-workers
nuts.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I gotta find the other input computer. Where is it? Not you. Not you. Oh, where's the other input computer? I've only done it like twice. This is Twisted BRB. Alrighty. See you in a bit.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Maybe I missed my opportunity with the monitor.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to... Yeah, I think I'm gonna make my way all the way back to the mind control room, and I'm gonna press the on button and see what happens with all of that, because why not? The paintings are interesting. They're definitely on the, like, pretty photographic side.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Let me out.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
You know, I never
Coming to
did
a
go
staircase,
down.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We're gonna go down first.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh my god,
Why
yes,
did
I hate it
doors
when
close
games do
automatically
this.
behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
I mean,
So,
don't we
he
all kind of
imagined
do something
himself
similar to
flying
this?
and began to gently float above the ground.
No, don't float, don't float.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
I mean, this is
I'm
what my inner
dreaming about a
monologue
voice
does all the time. So,
describing
like,
me,
for me, this is
thinking
normal.
about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Oh.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
Why would that be what I want?
And my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
No, nobody wants
My life
that.
is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
No, that sounds very mind controlly right there. I don't like that. Oh dear. Well, that didn't work.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
What is going on?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Mariella?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Whoa, dude, did you call? No, you didn't call the authorities or nothing? What? Oh my freaking god, what is this game? Stanley is the narrator. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my god, poor Stanley. Okay, now we have to go to the mind control room and touch stuff. What is going on? Oh wait, it skipped the whole thing again.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, great. Gonna go through here, skip this.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Oh my goodness.
Feeling a wave
Nope.
of disbelief,
Skipping.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Yep, going to boss's
Coming
office.
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
unless my
to his
dyslexia
boss's
got
office.
me again. I'm pretty sure it's 2854. Look at your bougie ass office. Please don't play the music if I do this,
I think
Mr.
we all know
Narrator.
the drill by now.
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Oh, you are my favorite narrator. Random Gaming Plus, hello, welcome to Stram. Stanley, what have you done? I know, right? Like, Jesus. Ah! Damn it.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yes. And we boop.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Gonna have to. Because here we go. Gonna go touch stuff again. Blip.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable.
This is a privacy
Wasn't it?
problem. Oh, yeah.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Still not sure what I meant to do with the number buttons in here. These seem important, but I don't know what the, like, sequence would necessarily need to be. This game definitely loves to play around with the idea of free will versus control. Exactly. It's again, it's like that high conceptual idea of just like mind fuckery. That's what it is. Maybe it's 1112. That's what was in the base. Did you see that somewhere? 1112? Alright, let's try that. Where's, it's over here. Let's see. 1, 1, 1, 2. I would assume it would have to be the red button, right? Wait. Did you notice? Oh, hang on. They made it. Get out of here. Go away. The button noises. There we go. I wonder if I have to match the button noises. It's a weird thought, but just hear me out. I don't know why that would be the case, but And even if it is right, how would I know that it's correct? What do these say? I can't read whatever they say. These say 10 and a squiggle. Hang on. I'm gonna check some of the other stuff real quick. What is this? Can't read it. There's a house and something else. Alright, never mind. I'm gonna go back in here. We're gonna skip this. I imagine there's probably something to be done with it, but whatever.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Nah.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh,
well,
Stanley,
yes.
I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say...
Shit.
2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
3?
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
Jeez.
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Oh, thanks.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
They all say 3. I
What's
pressed
the matter,
fucking
Stanley?
3. What do you want from me?
You have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yeah, that's exactly
or did you
it.
just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
Oh, Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door.
Oh my God, is it all
anything,
pointless?
Something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No! And I hate it. Why is the narrator so mean?
You're in for quite a disappointment.
Oh.
But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
Humble?
This is not a challenge.
I'm humble.
It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30
yeah,
seconds
but I don't know what it is.
Nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces.
For
Will you cling desperately
feck's
to your
sake.
frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
The narrator has lost his freaking mind. Oh my God, he turned into such a jerk face. Oh my God, the narrator turned into such a sadist. I know, right? Jesus. I don't want to leave my room. Can I just close my door? I sure can.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
This was the 2-second speed run? Oh no. Okay. So then what the hell was the code that I was supposed to... I guess I'll never know. Oh, I'm back here again.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I did, and
Perhaps
I
he
don't
wanted to
care.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
What is he gonna say about the lounge this time?
The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic. Like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little. This made him smile. At last, proof that he was human.
Why did he randomly start bleeding? Gingivitis.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Now you have every right to really break the narrator when he went full on... I know, right? Like, good grief, dude. Why did the door randomly shut in the lounge? They keep closing behind me? This is some, like, rose red crap. Wanna go that way and go down? No. I'm gonna go across this thing, jump across the thing, and yeah.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you.
Of course I'm convinced you're gonna do something bad to me. Do you not remember the previous ending, you psychopath?
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
You know, I did walk through the blue door last time. Let's go through the red door.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
No,
the
you
problem
don't.
is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
Makes me happy.
Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
No.
And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Curiosity killed the cat. Satisfaction brought it back. Wait. Does it just keep leaving it? Oh, okay. Oh, you did not. You did not. You did not.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here.
What?
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
So, I'm starting to wonder if the narrator to Stanley isn't like another personality or something? Whoa. That's trippy. What in the alien abduction? I know, right? Like, what is going on? It's beautiful. Look, rainbow vomit. Yay. Man, this reminds me of, like, do y'all remember the 90s? Like, not, like, 90s, early 2000s, screensavers? Where it would do, like, space-themed stuff? Green is my favorite color. This is giving Stardew vibes. Remember when the wizard gets you hot? Oh, yeah! And then the, what are they called? They're like juju sprites or something, and they start doing the dancing, and then there's, like, the whooshy forest trees and whatever. Okay, enough of this stuff. It's actually starting to make me sick.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Away.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Maybe it's not a matter of me wanting to reset, narrator. I want to break free. I gotta
Please,
break
no, Stanley,
free.
let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
He has to be attached to me in some way. Is he a tumor? No. Are you serious? That's
Please,
messed
Stanley,
up.
think about what you're doing. No! Oh, thank God you lived. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Let's see. You nuclear bombed me the last time. So that's why this is happening. Aim for the head! Thwack!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Why should I? You were incredibly mean to me. Why am I not dying?
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Is that what you think this is? Is that... Yeah, because it's your happiness that's at stake here, Mr. Narrator Coon. Wah! Ow.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Does the narrator keep me from dying? Or what is this? Maybe he's like the Venom symbiote? That would make sense. That would explain a bunch, especially the sadistic stuff. Yeah, it would. Will I actually die this time? Because it feels like there's some like weird level of like... Not control. Yes, control, but also like... helping hand that he's always like, no, protect Stanley because my existence is also tied to him. Whatever that's all about. There we go.
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
That's actually kind of sad. But I'm still mad at you. So there.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Am I gonna come across the one that requires the input? Or did I miss out on that? I think I missed out on it. Darn it. I got 3 of them in there, I think.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
What in the socio-narcissistic dialogue? I know, right? Like, you gotta be kidding me, dude.
And here it was, the lounge. What a room, Stanley thought to himself. What a room, what a room, what a room. This is what Stanley thought. What a room. What a room, what a room. What a room. Va-va-voom. What a room.
Is the lounge important? Like, why does he keep changing the dialogue every time we come in
Yes,
here?
Really,
All right,
worth
shut
it.
up.
But eager
We
to
left.
get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah, I've been trying to open the blinds and it doesn't work. Now the question is, do I go back through all of that, go back to the space room, and then don't bother to yeet myself off the platform? Or do I take the room on the left, but go downstairs? Oh wait, no. How did I do that last time? There's so many choices. Don't do it for Stanley. For our happiness. I know, right? It's like, it's very conceited. Like, come on.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that
You don't know what my trust issues are. Be quiet.
I'm in the middle of something. Do you have zero
You have
consideration
no
for
idea.
others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen
Yes,
to you?
I am.
Well, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me
Open the
prove
door.
that I'm on your side.
Open the door.
Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
But do you, though? Is it actually a solution?
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? No, wait. Where are you going? If we just stay right here, right in this... Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Yeah, let's see what happens with that.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Okay, so I won't touch anything. But what will happen? And does this actually mean that we'll have reached any kind of freedom? Or is this now, in its own twisted sense, it's still trapped, right? Nothing changes. I'm no longer afforded choice. I just have to stay here. Or does something actually happen? What happens? Can I jump off this? Really? I can't jump off this. Huh. What's up? That's blue. No, I've got coffee, but can I have some headache medicine? Thank you. Yeah, probably cocktail. Thank you. The colors even change. Okay. I must say, I do like the pretty colors and graphics and stuff, but I have a feeling maybe I just am supposed to yeet myself off the ledge again. Thanks, you. Appreciate it. I'm not making bad choices. I'm making all the best choices.
I've been watching.
Narrator Kun is just mean. He nucleared me.
Wait, did you go through and actually try out the good ending? Where you listen to what he says?
Uh-huh.
Good ending.
That's not happiness!
Not understand. That's what you need. A great way to understand and move forward.
Tony's siding with narrator! He's a bad man! Can you close my curtain?
What you didn't notice is I was actually imitating you.
I know. I did notice.
I am.
That's why I said you're a bad man.
I'm the narrator. I narrate all. And you're bad.
Get out of here. Okay, so we stayed long enough that, like, all the color left. The stars are back. Alright, I'm gonna go yeet ourselves off the thing now. Like, that was all fun and pretty and whatever, but...
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Says you. Is there not, like, something else, perhaps? I guess not.
No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
I mean, with all the control and powers that the narrator has, he could have just very easily given me other options throughout all this. The whack!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
What happens if I do it in between each time?
Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Or does it just start over every time? It looks like it started over. Okay, that's pretty. That's wonderful and stuff, but we're going back.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
Yes.
You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Now you are, yes.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
Man,
It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
the manipulation is so thick. Wah!
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Okay, so I'm trying to think of what else I can do or should try.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Well, why would Stanley want to be alone? The manipulation. Alright.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
If we go to the left, we go to the meeting room, then we go to the boss's room. Or we go down. I'm trying to think of, like, what else have I not done? Alright, we're gonna go this way, go through the lounge, and then it'd be like something about a door on the left, and then we're gonna go down. I feel like there's something I missed there. We're gonna go check it out.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by
I
the
do want to know what he's
employee
gonna say
lounge
about the
first,
dang
just to
the
admire
lounge,
it.
though. The lounge.
It was okay.
It was okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Taking the first door on the
And so
left.
he detoured through the maintenance section,
And
walked straight ahead
going
to the opposite
down.
door, and got back on track.
No, I didn't. Watch me.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Oh, that's right. Okay.
From here, it's, left. Oh, no.
Damn it.
No, it's to the right. My mistake. No,
Dang
no,
it.
no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see, we went down...
I do
right,
absolutely
left,
adore the
down,
narrator for this.
left,
Whoever did the voice
right.
acting for this, and
Yep,
hopefully
yep,
I'll
okay,
see it in the
okay,
credits
yes.
somewhere.
I've got it now.
I
This story is
really
absolutely,
love the
definitely
character design
this
for
way.
narrator. Can I get in the truck? Can the truck run me over and take me out of my misery? Come on.
No, 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 no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here
Oh,
yet.
see, that's
this is all
another
a
part of the
spoiler.
ending.
Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Nope. Okay, never mind. I've already seen that one. What else do I need to do?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't know that I've found everything in...
When Stanley... Wait,
Oh, we're starting
what?
this again.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
I think this is the one about the yellow line, which I'll want to skip. Oop. What's that? This is some backrooms crap, and I hate it. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. I wound up back here. Oh my god, I hate it.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Oh god.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No. Ah. Dang it. Now,
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, the little input thing is gone. I don't even know how I got that to show up in the first place. Oh well. Oh, come on. Guess I'm stuck with... Hang on. What happens if I do... Begin the game again? Will it remove that? Oh, wait. Why is it...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Wait, why is
Stanley
it
decided
blue?
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What? Why is it blue? Because I chose that option?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
What?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I don't actually know, like, when I have, like, exercised every, like, possible ending there could be in this. Oh my goodness.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
The broom closet. Let's see. We're gonna go
Coming to a staircase,
down.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nope. I'm gonna go back down.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Oh, it's,
He
oh
considered
no,
the
wait, this is the
possibility of
dream,
facing
isn't
his
it?
boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be
Crap.
fired.
Nope, we're not doing that. We've already done that ending. That one takes forever. No, no, no. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh my gosh. Have I done everything? No, that can't be the case.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay.
Yeah, he's stuck to saying that now, huh?
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Is this open? Dang it, that would have been interesting. Dang it. Got excited. Oh, wait, what?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
What? What happened? Hang on.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Broom. Broom, broom, broom. I have found the reason to be happy in here. Broom, broom, broom. Yay. How long will this potentially annoy the narrator? Broom, broom, broom. No buckets. But I have a mop bucket. This must be close, yes? Alright.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oops. That leads to the annoying elevator. We're not doing that again.
Here's the door. Just go.
They left it open. Yay! Okay, well, that's gotta mean something then, right? If he's just starting to leave that open. Does this do anything if I press it again? Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I kind of want to look it up. Because I want to try the... What's the purpose of the buttons? Or is it really just as, like, sadistically as he had stated, where, like, no, there's really no purpose at all. Because if I go this way... We're gonna go this way again.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
My goodness. I love just...
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I guess at some point you'll have to look at guides for all the different endings. I guess so. And it doesn't really hurt my feelings if I miss a whole bunch of them, because I did technically beat the game according to an achievement I got, but it's also kind of like, what else is there possibly that I'm missing?
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted
I must leave now, Shweebe, but I will leave you alert. Oh, thank you so much, Trav. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later. Alright, well, we're gonna go do this and just see what happens. I guess. I mean, I technically already know what's going to happen, but, like, can I change it? I don't remember. Yeah, I wound up in this thing.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Jesus.
So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
I don't remember him saying that.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
But it didn't, though.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Kevin Brighton as the narrator. Alright. Okay, so there we go. Kevin Brighton. I love you as the narrator, just so you're aware. Alright, we're gonna go this way, because I didn't look through all this. The boss's office. Must have been a different version. Wait, I've only ever seen this version. What is this one and that one? Screens from the development of it. Ah, gotcha. Office clock. Okay. An early version of the underground portion of the game. I love this stuff. Oh. Narration outtakes. Kevin Brighton, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game. Where's the clips? I can hear it, kind of. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Let go. Alright, well, then let's... I think there was something in all of this that I missed. The freedom ending. This was the very first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. Oh. Was it actually a freedom ending, though? That's my question. Countdown desk, freedom ending. This is the freedom ending as it existed in beta. Cool. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down, with freedom above and countdown below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed the two endings together instead. Interesting. Countdown. I love this. Like, they snuck in, like, behind-the-scenes stuff, but it's... Oh. I didn't turn off. That was scary. But it's all in the game itself. That's neat. Let me yeet myself out the window. The game is now paused? For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. Oh no. The Zending model? The Zending went through many iterations. This room represents the 4th version of the ending, and we thought it was complete, but decided to abandon and change it again shortly before launch. What? Interesting. Huh. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one, released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is preparing a new version of the Stanley Parable. Neat. Why can't I hear any of what it's saying, though? If there's anything being said. Okay. Oh, yeah, the apartment time. Wait, the apartment timer? Oh, yeah, they took the phone out. The meeting room. Oh, neat. One option. First choice. Obey, disobey. Vent. There's a vent? In the lounge? Wait, can you use the vent? The flow of hallways following the first 2 doors was important to get right, since players will replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version that won out. That's fair. Now I wonder if they kept the vent or not. Like, that's interesting. Every time I come in here, it goes away? $42? Or does it just keep doing that? Okay. I guess I'm just gonna go through the exit then?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Shut up.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one
Shut
another?
up!
No, perhaps not.
I don't want to listen to you. I already know what this ending is, and I don't care anymore. Now that I closed the door on myself, I can't get out. What did I just do? Did I just break the game? Did I just permanently trap myself here? Oh dear. I broke everything. Okay. I'm gonna look up, how much time do I have left? Alright, I'm gonna look up, like, how to do an ending real quick, or see if I've gotten everything. And we'll go from there. Stanley Parable. Or, sure. Guide, I guess. Sure. Let's see. And maybe it will explain what we've gotten so far. What? Wait. Oh no. Okay, we're doing this one. And I'm not going to explain it. We're gonna do this one. Okay. We're gonna be on our best behavior. Just bear with me. This I had to see. Oh wait, there's no narrator. At all? I didn't think I reset it that hard. That's okay. Alright.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Went to the
he
left.
entered the door on his left.
I went to the meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Let me through.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might
Look
find
at the
an answer
broom
there.
closet. They don't want me to go through it anymore. What is this all about? Come on, narrator. Oh my god, that's funny. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Okay. So, there's a thing. It's in this room? Okay. 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 Apparently you just have to keep going at this. Am I doing it right? Oh. Hang on, am I doing it incorrectly? Hang on. Oh, hang on. Well, say that. That's not what I freaking... Oh, you're annoying. Okay, well that one's not fair. I come to find out that that's actually only available in the deluxe one. Dang it. Alright, well apparently there's some secret ending that's available with the elevator. But this is the standard Stanley Parable game. Dang it.
Here's the door, just go.
Darn, yeah. Alright, fine. Hang on. Go back to the beginning. I'm gonna try something different. But now I have to see if it's different. Let's see. Alright, well, let's try this one, I guess? Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Testing
Stanley
some
decided
things
to go
out.
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The end is never the end? Oh. The end is never the end. The end is... Oh, that's scary. No, thank you. No, thank you.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I sure did. Okay, so now we have to go back up to the boss's office, but
Yet
we're
there
gonna
was
do
not a
something
single
different, and
person
it does
here
not involve
either.
the elevator this
Feeling a
time.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up
My
to his
broom
boss's
closet.
office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. I'm here in the office, and now I go down? Ah, quit.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Oh, no, I did it back. I think I did it wrong. God, this is so confusing. Whoa, wait a minute. What?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Is this because I keep...
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Is this because I keep clicking re-begin the game or whatever? There's papers everywhere. Username access? Okay. What is going on? Let me recheck this real quick. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. Suppose I have to wait until that happens, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I have to do it a certain amount of
When
times?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I sure did. Okay. Back into the meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But will this door close if I do that? No!
Here's the door, just go.
Ah, that's not quite what I want it to do. Okay, what happens if I keep doing the begin the game again? I've noticed, like, this is getting a little out of hand in its own way.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing?
Something tells me the narrator is getting real sick of my shit. Come on, narrator.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either.
Okay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay.
Here's the door, just go.
Alright, and then do it again, I think? I could be wrong. I don't know.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Supposed to do something when I come back down, I thought. Okay. So, what? Do I just turn around? Go away. I think there's something I'm missing for this ending, and I don't know what it is. Nope, and the door closed on me again. Alright, that ending's not gonna work. I don't know what I'm missing for it. It's not exactly, like, super flushed out in order for me to understand. Alright, go back. Let's see. What? How would you do that? Yep, did that one. Okay. Ah, gotcha. Well, I mean, I did that. Ouch. Ah, okay. Yeah, I was right with that one, but I never could get it to pop up. Okay. I did. Okay, we actually got a surprising amount of these endings. Oh. Hmm. Oh my goodness. What? Okay, I suppose that's really the only, well, maybe not the only one we haven't done so far. There's so many endings to this that, like, I'm surprised they don't have, like, a thing that blips off saying, hey, you completed 1 out of 35 endings. Let's see. Have you tried every door between Stanley's office and the lounge? I thought I did. You know what? We'll try it. I'm pretty certain I did. Oh, hang on. It's not doing a full reload. There we go. Okay. 28, 29.
All of his co-workers were...
30.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
Come on!
Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly.
Oh my
50
god.
clicks.
You're not even giving me a counter, so I'm just gonna keep clicking away, dude. Look at what happened, Lori. I was gonna go check all the doors, and then the narrator decided to be
I'm
sassy
still
with
not
me.
feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. Oh, geez. 437. 417. 426. 420. 426. 425. Where's 417? Oh, here we go.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Oh my god, here we go. I don't know what this is. 437. 428. 427. 437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Okay. 415. 415. 415. 415. Where is it? 416? Here we go.
Now, back to door number 437.
437. Hang on. Yes, chef. 437. 437. Where? 437. Here we go.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
The copy machine.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Hang on. Going as quickly as I can.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419, 418, how do I... Oh, wait, hang on, here we go.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416, 416. There we go.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Going! Copy machine! Where'd it go? My copy machine! Going! And click.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 43. Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
I actually got
you
an
really earned
achievement
it,
for
Stanley.
it.
Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
That was worth it. I don't care. You know what? We're gonna end on a high note. There are other endings that are available, but apparently, like, the really good ones are in the deluxe edition, which I sadly don't own. But, I don't know, maybe down the line I'll get my hands on a copy of it during, like, a Steam sale or whatever. But, like, I love highbrow, super conceptual games like this because it gets you thinking. We still have no idea what actually is the truth for Stanley or the narrator, or even where this is. Like, you could tell me that this is just like another branch of Aperture Science, and I would believe you. You could tell me that this is all in his head. I would believe you. It's just really good. You know, it gets you thinking. I love the puzzles, and I love the... personally, I love disobeying the narrator and having him just get all freaking huffety with me. The serotonin is delicious. At least it led to something. I know, right? We got something out of all of this. There was a couple endings I was trying to get, but it's like, you have to hit certain things, and I wasn't wrong. Some of the monitors that I was coming across where it was saying input, you had to go do very specific things, and you had to come across them 5 times. I did 3 out of 5, and I guess along the way I did some other ending that reset all of that, and I don't even know how I started it. So, like, whatever, Becky. Anywho, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was very different, and I'm hoping to do more games like this where they're nice little one-offs and we just get to kind of experience it as much as we can and try different things and you know, step outside that comfort zone and see just what's available. I truly enjoyed it. All right, y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will see y'all on Monday with the episode that was technically supposed to be on Friday, but I'm a big doofy poopy pants that totally knows how to read and double check my work. Because I put it on the wrong day and week and everything, and I was like, no, that's Friday. Yeah, sure, whatever. But I was also doing it at like 2 in the morning, so my bad. Anywho, Again, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for chit-chatting with me. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Welcome to the community. And let's hear them. Stanley Parable of no idea what happened, but I enjoyed the adventure for what it was worth. Battle cries. Woo! Yeah! I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!